Hey, I know I'm live, but I gotta do something real quick. All right, let's share it. Let's share it. Let's share it with all our friends. Let's share it. Let's share it. Let's share it with all our friends. All two of them. I was just outside picking Tulsi. Now look what I'm drinking. The elixir of life for sure. It's so good. And I am so sad that, like, summer gone. Where's summer? It's gone now. Everything's looking so rough, and I just wish that I would have had more time with summer. So anyways, just gonna share this for a second. Also gonna probably open up Live Me because I'm already bored. I'm already bored. So tell me how's everybody's doing. Tell me, why didn't somebody tell me to turn my light down? That's higher. That's there we go. There's kind of normal face. Kinda. All right. We're going to pull some cards tonight, all about dysfunctional love. That's the theme. That's the theme today, dysfunctional love. So we're going to do that. Hold on, let me go to my dead folder. Do you have a dead folder on your phone? That's where I put all my, hi Maya. That's where I put all my apps that, like, I condemn or I'm done with. Put it in the dead folder. But every once in a while, I check into the dead folder. So that's where Live Me is. Live Me is pretty much dead to me. Hey Kathy, I'm gonna try to get Tim to come over here. Because Tim and Ryan and a few other people can't seem to get out of Live Me. Like they're trapped. So anyways, hi Ashy on YouTube. How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to talk about love, specifically dysfunctional love. Any thoughts? Any questions? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks beside me. 5 because 5 is the number of change. Dysfunctional love, yo. Dysfunctional love you. That's what it said. Isn't that the truth? I'm playing My Singing Monsters right now? You're playing right now? That's fun. All right, you guys. So I'm going to be over here too. I am doing pretty good. We started homeschool today. So we did that. My brain is fried already. First day. You guys think kids have it rough? No, it's the teachers. We have to think way more than we are comfortable with. Oh my God, you guys, can I just interrupt myself to tell you how much better I look over here on Live Me? See, I want to keep Live Me in the dead folder, but the truth is, how's Rod? Thank you for asking. That man is a little bitter. That man is a little bitter. But he's good. You know what I did not mention in that video? Is that your goldenrod is going to float to the top of your honey, and you have to keep poking it down like with a chopstick. So you have to keep on poking Rod. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Hey, do you want to turn on the air? I'm already 100 degrees under this light. That's what happens. So do you ever do anything with goldenrod? So I'm going to be over, every once in a while I'm going to look over here because I just want to make myself available over on Live Me, basically to tell those mother truckers to come to my YouTube channel, Sadie Marie Cherico. Also on Facebook. Tim, if you're watching, find me. Okay, I'm going back to My Singing Monster. Ashy, I would too. I would too. You know, what should my next video be about on My Singing Monsters? If anyone has any suggestions on that, let me know. So I'm going to wait until I at least have 2 friends here. Is this what your broadcast is usually like? Yeah, it is. Yep. Epic monsters and explaining them. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably not qualified to do that. Yeah, I would have to learn. But you know what? That's what you do. You teach what you want to learn. That's what I do with this channel. Everything that I want to learn about, I teach. Same thing with yeah, and the different ones too. Yeah, I'd have to really like get on that. But yeah, I've always wished that My Singing Monsters would make me an oracle deck. Come on, you guys, bring my two worlds together. Bring my two worlds together. I would love a My Singing Monster oracle deck. Yeah, definitely. I would love a deck of like things that like you take like everyone's really into the Dark Crystal right now in this house. I'm gonna break down and watch it too, but I'm gonna wait because I have such good patience and delayed gratification. I'm gonna wait till my winter depression sets in, and then I'll watch it this winter, which at this rate could be in like 3 weeks. But that would be a cool deck. That would be a really cool deck. And Ashley says, I just made a new tribe. I'm recruiting new people. There is 3 of us. Well, that's really actually pretty good. But yeah, you have room for more. So how do people find you? What's your tribe name? Tell everybody your tribe name. Maybe we'll see. What's your favorite movie genre? None, because I don't really actually like movies. But if I was going to sit down and watch a movie, I would appreciate it if you would make me laugh. That's all. Could you just make me laugh? That'd be great. But most of this humor is really stupid to me. But there is that one old movie that I should watch again and see if I still think it's funny. But it's like a mockumentary. Like that's maybe kind of more my style. Like, you know, people just being dumb, but on purpose. They know they're being dumb. But anyways, Best in Show really actually cracked me up. I know that probably says a lot about me as a person. But yeah, it was funny. Like, where's Bumblebee? I mean, seriously, that's it for me. So yeah, nicely done. Thank you. All right, so here's what I have on tap tonight. I have the Patch Tarot. We're gonna get, okay, much love, I wish you well. We're gonna get a couple cards tonight, sort of nailing in. We're gonna talk about dysfunctional love. I also put in the description box, a link to a video that you should watch if this topic applies to you. It's from Jessica Delmar. She just put it out, and I was like, damn, girl, like, what, how do you know, right? How do you know this is like maybe what the collective is going through, what I've been going through? And here's it in a nutshell. If you're not going to stay and hang around, or if you're not going to watch our video, which I think that you should, it's only about a half hour long. If there's any type of dysfunction or disharmonious vibe in any of your relationships, be partnerships, romantic, any of your friendships, it's all coming from with you, baby. It's all within you. That's a hard pill to swallow, because you're like, you would really like to blame the other person, but actually it is from within you. And what she was saying was that if things are not harmonious in your life, it's because you are not in alignment with your higher self, with your soul, with your 5D essence. So it's like, oh my gosh, Ryan, everything's within us. So everything is projected out of us. And yeah, it's like, fix your shit already. So anyways, it was a good reminder for me today. How are you? How are you? I'm here. But I'm also over there. I'm also, actually, this is kind of fun because I have 4 hands. I'm also over on YouTube. You know, YouTube, where I try to get you guys to come over to. I'm doing good. We're going to talk about dysfunctional love. Ryan, since you are a prime example for relationships, and I love getting into your business, tell me how things are going in your life. And I don't see a woman's name in your username right now, Ryan. See, if Ryan's in a relationship, he usually puts her name in his name. Am I right? Unless MG stands for your new lady. But isn't that right, Ryan? You've had several girly names in your username. So I'm just guessing. I'm just taking a poke at your status that you don't have one right now. All right, so let's let Ryan give us an update, and then we'll put all the heat on Ryan. But yeah, Ryan has totally had some crazy dysfunctional stories that he shared with me, and they've been interesting. Okay, so Ryan says the MG that I'm a part of, is that a family? All right, dang, we got our first 2 cards coming out. We have 7 of discs and 8 of wands. So we have been a sloth with our investment in love. That's what I'm getting. And anyone who laughs like that is a total dork. Yeah, like, have you really invested in love? And if you're going to invest in love, I hate it when I want to try to use this word, the prerequisite, whatever that word is investing in yourself. MG is a family I'm a part of here. Tim, I almost just put your name in the broadcast title because I was like, I have to go over to Live Me so I can try to get Tim to come over to YouTube. Truly, I said that. You can come over here and rewind. How are you? Yo, I know. It's been a while. So we're talking about dysfunctional love, and like, for the record, in case you have to leave soon, I really would like you to come and connect with me on YouTube occasionally, maybe even Facebook. Although I'm about ready to delete Facebook again. There's nothing for me there. All right, I will DM you my real name so that you can find me. So we are talking about dysfunctional love. We have the 8 of wands reversed. We have investment upright, which is good to me. That feels pretty good to me because at least maybe now we're waking up to the point that we need to invest in ourselves. And we need to love ourselves, and we need to think that we're worthy of healthy relationships. Thank you for the gift. What'd you say? It went so fast. Oh, you said nothing. How have you been? I'm trying to get it out of Ryan whether or not he has a dysfunctional relationship right now or not. Because I don't see a girl's name in Ryan's name. You know he does that, right? So YouTube, I'm also on Live Me because it's more fun there. But I'm two-timing both y'all and being here and there. My love life is kind of crazy right now. You don't say. Tell me about it. And Tim says, I have had 1 or 2. Yes. Well, here's the thing. I mean, when we look back on our whole life, we could have dysfunctional relationships from our childhood, from our family, from our friendships. Like, when I look at just my friendships alone, I'm like, oh my God, we're terrible at this. We are terrible at this. So yeah, that's the theme tonight, dysfunctional relationships. And I got 5 decks, so I'm not in a hurry. I have like nothing else to do. We're just gonna hang out. So tell a friend who is in a dysfunctional, crazy relationship right now to come hang out with me. Share it, share the broadcast, invite them personally. Yeah, all your loser friends. Could you send them to me? So anyways, super facts. So what's really funny about this investment card is like, yeah, we see this, we see this person here planting seeds, man. When you grow something from a seed, you have to have a bit of faith. You have to have a bit of patience. And yeah, it's an act of belief in the divine, absolutely. But it's what you learn from them is what matters. Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, this investment it means to me that we haven't lost hope, that we haven't given up, right? That we understand the value in understanding. Did I just go full circle on that? That we understand. It's like people who plant trees who know they'll never see them grown up. Like, you know, they're 70 years old, they're planting trees, and it's like, wow, that guy will never see that tree full grown. No, but he understands the value of it. And so likewise, when we plant seeds of love, we understand the value that we're putting out. Yeah, hope is everything. Oh my gosh, hope is everything. Let's not lose sight of it. Grab it by the whatever part you want to grab onto. Just grab it. Ryan says, just say, this is Ryan speaking, let's just say I have way too many girls chasing me around on here. Ryan, you're my hero. You are. You're always gonna be my hero. Hey, and why is that? You just a magnet or what? Hope is everything. Tim says balls. Also, Ryan is a stud. Just want to catch everybody up here. All right, so I'm drinking some really amazing green juice. This is Tulsi. This is holy basil. Good God, it smells so good. It smells so good. Plant some Tulsi seeds. That would be a great investment for the future. So it's like, okay, anytime you work on yourself, I'm gonna stay focused a little bit more here. Anytime we work on ourselves, we improve ourselves, we love ourselves more, that's an investment for your future relationships. You might not be able to fix the ones that you have right now. My mom loved green juice. Well, tell your mom that I love green juice too. It's an investment for your future ones. Fix yourself now. Heal yourself now. Love yourself now. Connect with your higher self now. It literally is an investment for your future relationships and humanity and the collective. Don't even start. I will take this black dark moon energy. Ryan! Studs in both places. Anyways, I'm not going to be able to stay focused at all. Hold on, let me drink some more Tulsi.
Oh, hey. Hey, so...
I don't need to be too serious tonight, but
So that thing doesn't work?
Funny enough, this card is ruled by Sagittarius, and it's the sloth. Because we got it reversed. So, yeah, like, what's with all the dragging of the feet? What's with all the Sagittarian wishy-washy dragging of the feet? I don't know. Guess what? It's a reflection of me. Hey, Sean. All right, so this is an interesting card. Let's look at it upright. We have the all-seeing eye, and we have all these lighted chakra people's patches. This is the patch tarot. Walking around, right? That to me symbolizes the chakras. That to me says, Sadie, are you ever going to do those chakra videos? Like at this point, like I want to title it Chakras. Who gives up? But I don't really know if that would be really well received, but that's about like my attitude on it right now. So this card to me says, we have been so lazy. No wonder your relationships suck. Okay, no wonder you're a dysfunctional mess. No wonder you're like borderline delusional. Do you know what I'm saying? Make a live stream. I can't live stream My Singing Monsters anymore. I don't have the setup, and I don't think that game lets me mirror anymore. Although, back to mirroring, everything within us mirrors out into our life. Isn't that upsetting, but comforting, but also very upsetting? Everything in your life right now is actually a mirror of what's going on within you, where your vibration is, you know? Ryan, it just adds to your studness, for real. That's what Tim called you. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, so I love these cards because, yeah, it's a good reminder for us to make an investment of ourselves, quit being lazy. I swear to God, this bone, hold on a second. Do you guys hear the dog chomping? Gross that I picked this up, but this disgusting dog hairy bone needs to go. Needs to go. I'm gonna put it on the windowsill. Call it art. Sorry, Boomer, but seriously, you don't chew that bone all day long. I go live, you're on the bone. Do you feel me? All right. So let's pull 2 more cards from the patch draw. No, we're pulling 5. We're pulling 5 cards from each deck. So this is how I'm entertaining myself because I need to. So, all right. We need to invest in ourselves. We need to quit being so lazy. All this laziness is we're not going to be able to switch. We're not going to be able to shift. We're not going to be able to connect with that higher energy that's coming in. All right. Oh, God. This deck drives me nuts. We've got the love card, you guys. And I shuffled. And I shuffled. We're not condemning love. Cindy, thank you for sharing the broadcast. We're talking about dysfunctional love. If you have a story, go ahead and share it. It'll save me from sharing my own. And I'll appreciate that. I'm going to try to get... Oh, hi. Let me raise my chair up there. All right. So, are you more of a cat person or a dog person? A dog person, even though they still drive me crazy. I don't like the smell of cat pee. Although I have rabbits, and that stuff stinks too. What's up? I have really amazing things to say tonight. Watch out. All right, this is the 2 of Cups. This card is ruled by Venus. So we're talking about dysfunctional love. We got the investment card. We need to start investing, not actually in other people first, but yourself first. Because if you are not invested in yourself, if you have not tended to your own garden, you have nothing to offer anyone. You think you're hot, but you're running cold. That's what I have to say. Lazy, lazy, lazy is what we are. So first of all, my cards are just calling us out that we built this city and it is dysfunctional, and we only have to blame ourselves. So that's okay though. I promise by the end of this broadcast, it's going to be positive, and we're going to all love each other, and we're going to be planting seeds of positivity and goodwill, and maybe. So we got the love card. The love card came in upright, which is awesome because we're on the right track. Look how pretty. We're on the right track. But we have to heed the advice, and don't be fearful of loving. I feel like that. Yeah, I think you should. You probably have a yeast infection on your balls. Oh, Kathy, that was good, though. That was good. No, really, though. Maybe put some powder. It's okay. I'm a health practitioner. I'm an uncertified health practitioner. Oh, that's good. It's all right. There's nothing that I have not come across. All right, so we're going to go bottom. Oh, I know, Kathy, you did the right thing. The bottom is transmute. Transmute energy. Just powder. Just get a little powder. You'll be all right. And did you switch laundry detergents? Could also cause some skin irritation. I'm going to go mom on this. Have you recently switched laundry detergent? Get something free of colorants and perfume. All right, so we do have some energy to transmute. I love that we got the Princess of Discs. You know, we got the 7 of Discs. Those are very earthy, right? So right now is a good time for us to connect with the earth. Go outside, be in nature, remember who you is, all of that. Let's see who's on top, and then this is our last card from this deck. Ooh, we got the 7 of Wands, which is all about fire and passion and courage, right? Like, are you even courageous enough to truly love? This is a real question to ask yourself. Are you even courageous enough to have real love in your life? Or is there actually a fear of intimacy, right? So this card is going to talk about what I'm going to do is actually leave these cards out and have 5 different piles of the coordinating decks, because each of these cards is talking about a different thing. It's a great question. It really is. I mean, it's like that saying that like everyone's like they think that they're afraid to die, but really like most people are afraid to live. They're just afraid of life. All right, thank you. That was the Patch Tarot deck. I'm going to leave these cards out because we're going to add to it. We're going to add to each of the stacks. So if you can see my desk right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the 7 of discs first with invest in ourselves. Okay. Yes, of course you should invest in your relationships. But like I said, if you're coming from an empty cup, what can you really give another person? Then also, if you're empty inside, then you're projecting all these insecurities into your relationships, and that could be a reason why they're completely dysfunctional AF. So we're talking about dysfunctional relationships. If you have a story to share, let me have it. The second card we got was the 8 of Wands reversed, which basically called us lazy mother truckers, that we're not doing our work. We're not doing our spiritual work. We're not balancing, aligning our chakras. We're not doing our affirmations. We're not doing our self-love. There's a lot of stuff we could be doing. We could be doing yoga. We could be doing meditating. We could just be working on our self-esteem. And in our relationships, we're lazy. You're lazy. But anyways, luckily we did get the love. We got the love message coming in with the 2 of Cups. We all really do have the potential to have a beautiful relationship, to have friendships that are worth holding year after year after year. You know, we're just focusing kind of on dysfunctional romantic relationships, but this can be applied to your workplace, your friendships, your family. Have you just grown up with dysfunction in your family? It's going to be real hard for you to find friendship and partnerships that are any better until you do your work. So that's what we're talking about. Then we got the Princess of Discs, all about transmuting this energy. So they're like, okay, we have your attention now. You need to turn this ship around. You need to transmute your negativity into positivity. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, and I love that it's using a crystal, because we've been talking about maybe going through the crystal deck that I have for some future live streams. So I haven't forgot about that. But first, I gotta do the chakras. I gotta catch up with myself. Seriously, I'm one of the hardest people I know to keep up with. Like, I make all these plans for myself, and then I'm like, Jesus. So our final card was courage. Do you even have the courage to love proper? Do you have the courage to love yourself? Do you have the courage to put yourself in a relationship where it really is? It's vulnerable, it's raw, it's intimate, it's real. Most everybody probably cannot say that they do. Just saying. All right, next we're going to do the zodiac and kind of see what zodiac astrological things might be coming in to influence these 5 different categories. Also, then I will tell you what's on the tarot cards, because I did notice a few of them. Like the Sloth had Sagittarius, 2 of Cups had Venus, so I'll review that as well. We're gonna pull. I don't know why this isn't really my favorite deck at all, but I have been studying. This other deck that I have called, I think it's called Black Moon Astrology, and I hated that deck at first, but in the long run, the more I sit with it and read it and be open to it, it has really opened my eyes to these astrological things that I was just kind of ignorant about before. So yeah, that is the deck that I've been going to bed with, and just trying to read like a card a night out of the book. It has a nice book. And so anyways, on that, oh look, we got Earth. These are all really interesting illustrations. Probably hard to see. Whew. Dang. Thank you, Boy Blue. Thank you. All right, so let's talk about that investment, investing in ourselves, investing in our relationships, investing in our vibration. And I get the bottom card for that. I got the Taurus card. Oh, this is interesting. One, because I'm a Taurus, and two, the sign with the tarot card is also a Taurus. All right, so big Taurian energy. Shout out to all my Taurian brothers and sisters. You smart, stubborn beasts, you. All right, so yeah, big time Taurus energy with the Seven of Discs, with investing in yourself. So part of being a Taurus is being grounded. When everyone else is flaking out, losing their, you still have it together, trust me. So let's take that sturdy, determined earth energy and put it into the seeds we are planting within us. Like, I mean, commit to yourself like you are your number one, right? Commit to yourself like you are your number one. I love that, one, she almost looks like a robot bull. And two, of course, I love that, you know, she's pretty intense looking. Oh, live me, you can't see this without me getting banned over there. But yeah, like, she's who she is, and she likes who she is. And she gonna be who she is. That's what that card tells me. She's fiery. Woo. All right, so anyways, big Taurus energy. I freaking love that Taurus is down here already waiting for us to show up. Also energy of Saturn. So if anybody knows anything about Saturn, just go ahead and say. Isn't it funny how, like, a lot, I wish I could put my hair up, but then nobody will take me seriously because I look like a librarian mom. I have to leave the hair down or you guys won't listen to me. So I love that, like, all the car dealerships already have, like, you know, Saturn and they use all these cosmic names. They're like on top of it. All right, so let's see. Let's see what astrological energy is coming in with the Sloth, which is the 8 of Wands, which means that we are blocking our own shift and shit. You can interchange those two words together. This is the reverse Sagittarius energy. I guess we're getting all our cards off the bottom tonight. This is also Mercury. What? I'm gonna freak myself out, guys. I'm gonna freak myself out. We pulled a Sagittarius card for this. All right, stop it. I mean, don't stop. You're the only entertainment I have. Shout out to my guides. You're freaking hilarious. All right, so yeah, it's definitely Sagittarian energy that's being so slothy. I'm so overheated right now, and my dogs are getting crazy because there's, I don't know, dragon energy coming in. All right, so this is also number 9. I didn't notice what the other number was, but the fact that I noticed that this is a number 9 means this is a story of completion. This laziness, this avoidance, this procrastination, this slothiness, it's over. We're done. We are done with it. Do you hear me? We're done with it. I just let the energy come out. I own nothing of this. I do not own the rights to this broadcast. I don't even know how many different personalities are going to attach onto me. I'm healing for the collective. You're welcome. People not be dealing with their crap. I got lots of time on my hands, so I step up and help it all out by making a mess of it. All right, very good. So we got 2 wowzers. Pull in the Taurus. Pull in, thank you. Pull in the Sagittarius. That was cool. My cards really actually do some pretty fun things sometimes.
Oh, get wrecked.
Thank you. All right, next stack is all about the love.
Attack me in the face with his claim, so
Sorry for the violence in the background. We're a bit of a gaming house here. So let's not talk about violence because there's no place in that for that in relationships. Disclaim out the wazoo. There is no place for violence in love. So as we're talking about dysfunctional relationships, we're talking about little things. We're talking about you and the way that you won't open up to love. We are not talking about abuse in any manner, shape, form. That you need to get out of that. That's not dysfunction. That is illegal. And you owe it to yourself. So I just want to tell that to anybody who needs to hear it. Don't put up with any type of violence in your life. You don't put up with that level of dysfunction. Okay. All right. So anyways, the love stack. Let's get a card for the love stack. And yeah, like if you grew up seeing violence, you think it's okay, but it's not. Okay. I also want to put that in there. Whoever needs to hear it, you need to go. All right. I guess we're going to go with this one. For the love, we got Mercury. All right, so look at me. You know why? Because Mercury is all about communication. And what's the thing that we're the worst, the baddest, the most terriblest thing in a relationship? It's probably communication. Yeah. If your relationship is wiggity whack and totally dysfunctional, bet you $5 it's because your communication skills. Well, like, do you have any? That's funny. Yeah. So clear the air in your relationships if you want to get the energy flowing. See how he's like whirling. He's like actually whirling over here. He has so much energy around him. Mercury is fast. Mercury can communicate. Mercury can get a weight off his chest. So be open, be honest. That is the worst. Whenever you have something going on in your relationship, partnership, friendship, remember, it all counts. And something has gotten under your skin, and instead of expressing yourself, you just leave it there to fester, to root on you, to just sort of, right? You have to get it out. You have to communicate. If you're afraid to communicate in your relationship, that's probably a red flag that you should probably either 1, express yourself, or 2, skedaddle. Do you know? Yeah, skedaddle. That is the appropriate word. If you are just, you're afraid to say what's on your mind, what? Get out of that crap. Just walk. Just walk already. All right, let's get one for this pile. So this pile is going to be talking about all different ways that we can transmute this energy, okay? So once you identify your issues, like it might not just be communication, but that is the one issue that's coming up that is making our relationships really dysfunctional. We're not being honest. We're not being honest, and we're not being clear, and maybe it's us that's making the other person feel like they can't talk to us, right? So it can go both ways. So now we want to talk about getting a little idea of how we can transmute this energy. So that's what this pile is going to be about. And we're going to keep adding to the piles. And then I'll have a big mess to clean up. So anyways, this is what happens. I didn't do my podcast this morning, you guys, and then I missed pulling cards. And so now I have to pull like 5 times the amount of cards just to make up with it. All right. The deck just took a shit right in my lap. Sorry for these curse words. But I think what I'm going to do, it's number 6. Like, I'm not putting 4 cards on this pile. Like, I told my guides the rules of this game when we started that I was pulling 1 from each. So It's not my fault that they can't follow the rules. All right, did we just have Virgo? Are we just having the new moon in Virgo? Can anybody figure that out for me? So anyways, that might be interesting if it was this moon's, the new moon in Virgo, because we can use this dark moon energy to help transmute. Did anyone feel darkness this past week? Yeah, we had it on Friday. It was a Virgo. That's what I kind of thought. How have you been feeling? What did it bring up? Did it bring up like you had to take a step back? You had to retreat, right? Did you feel like people needed to stay the heck out of your way? Right? I know, it was intense. It was a doozy. Like I never like look ahead and see what's coming at me, but whenever I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Like I'll get online and be like, what kind of moon is it? You know? And then like everyone else is freaking out too. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, look at her. She had to take a step back and remember who she is. You know what I'm saying? Like enough of people's crazy energy around her. She's like, you know what? I'm just going to sit up here in front of my globe of light and just reset, right? Take this dark moon energy and reset. So I hope that y'all did that. Like if you were feeling it, if you're still feeling it, you can still do that. I mean, tonight when you go to bed, light candles, sleep with your crystals, love yourself, okay? Whatever it takes to get your vibration in a little bit of a better place, do it. Okay, now the last stack. We have 5 stacks of cards. We're adding to each stack. Remember, this last stack is all about, do you have the courage to really actually truly love? To really actually truly live? To really actually do your inner work? But the big thing is, do you have the courage to love? It's a 7 of Wands. So let's see what Zodiac Oracle card comes through with courage. Because a lot of people, 1, because they were either hurt, or 2, they're disappointed in love. They're afraid to love now. Now they're like, you know what? I don't want it at all. And they just pinch themselves off. And they just don't have the love flowing in their life. And that's actually not even healthy at all. You know? It's really not healthy. You did it. I know. And it's like, you don't want to be that way. And it's okay to be alone for a while. It's okay. But at some point, it's like, well, do you want to love again or not? Because you're like pretty much designed for it. And you get to learn who you are through relationships. Because they reflect everything back to you. And, you know. So you're kind of designed, like that's what this whole place was set up for. To be in relationships, friendship, partnerships, all that kind of shit. And get it back to you. All right, so let's get some courage. Last card from this deck. It's Aquarius. A very balanced card, a water card. So I love that his fire is inside of him, right? I love that his fire is within. And just, it's either he's shooting it up through his head, but I kind of see it as it's actually being downloaded. This fire energy is being downloaded through his crown. This fire energy is God's source, all that is, creative spark, infinite genius, Jesus, whatever you want to call it. And Jesus slipped in there, that's funny. This source, creator, spirit, great spirit. Right? We bring that energy down into our body and we literally fill our cup up. So we got a lot of messages like with cups and investing and what do you have to give anybody? Nothing unless you fill up your energy bucket. Now it's a bucket. Unless you fill up your energy bucket from the source, right? And then we get this really balanced energy, right? We get, like, to me, that symbolizes the left and right, the masculine and feminine. You get to balance your energy within you. You get to feel so full. You don't need a relationship to feel love. You are love. You know that you were made from love, by love, for love. Hell, that's it. That's all there is that you are. And you are just so full of this fire that you're fulfilled. And you're like, what dysfunctional relationship, Sadie? What are you talking about? I'm completely satisfied over here. Like, I love my life. I have the courage. Then you can be like, yo, look at all this fire coming in here. Then you can be like, yeah, like, I have the fire to share. I'm not afraid to share it, because I know that, like, it's not like it won't even take from me, because I have so much of it. I can just be a lover to life, to all things, to anybody that comes my way, right? Like, you just are fun to be around. You're just loving. So all your friendships are fun. All your partnerships are harmonious. And all your relationships are full of passion, because you have decided that you have the courage to love proper. So I love that this is super fiery. So that's what we have for that. I love that this card both have orbs in it. Our stack about transmuting energy. Look, they both have orbs. Isn't that kind of cool? Look, kids. Look, my fellow kids. This one has no connection, you guys. This one's water, one's air. Okay, so we're not making any magic with our love pile yet. Not yet. So anyways, woo, we're making progress here.
Is there a light by it?
Now our next deck, this is where we pivot. Okay? This is where we pivot. We've identified the problems. Okay, great. Now we know. Now we know that sometimes the problem with our love is Mercury. It's communication, right? Look how people freak the F out when Mercury's in retrograde. It's not that funny. It's not funny at all. So communication might be a problem. Laziness, being a sloth, not just in your relationships, but within yourself. I'm starting to take off socks. You guys, it's so hot in here. What else can I take off? Yeah, what else kind of problems did we find? Yeah, definitely a lot of problems within Sagittarius energy, but that's in number 9. That is over. I even think there's a problem with the Taurus energy. I love that there's a Taurus and a Sagittarius beside each other, then a Mercury, lack of communication. With that Virgo energy coming in, I need to figure out exactly what the Aquarius energy means to me personally. Oh yeah, I'm going personal with this reading right now. But yeah, so I love that investment came in with Taurus, because it is going to take quite a bit of determination to keep making good investments within yourself. All right, let's move on. So anyways, get a drink, everybody. Get a drink. I'm drinking green Tulsi juice. This was so easy to make. You just grow some Tulsi, pick the leaves off, put it in the blender, add some water, Vitamix the hell out of it, and then strain it so it's nice and smooth.
Oh my God,
Cheers. Yeah, for sure. It tastes like nothing else. All right, now this is where we're going to pivot. Yeah, we might dabble in a little bit of things going sour, but most of these cards are going to talk about your divine self, becoming beautiful to you. I think that's a big message here too, especially with the investment one. Like, how are you investing in yourself? Like, before you can really have a good relationship with anybody else, you have to have a good, solid, strong, intimate, beautiful relationship with you, right? So let's see here. Aiden, you're so loud.
Sorry.
Jeez. All right, so this is a really cool deck. A bunch of artists came together to collab, and so all the different illustrations, I gotta move this over so I have room. There's a lot of different looks within the deck, and I think you'll like it. All right, so let's give it a shuffle. So if you're just peeking in, we'll just update you. we're talking about dysfunctional relationships. I also see that there is a spot on my, do you see it? It's driving me nuts. I want to like clean it, but I'm not. We're talking about dysfunctional relationships, and I have 5 piles. We're focusing on the number 5 tonight. This live stream is brought to you by the number 5 for change, because if you want your relationships, partnerships, friendships to improve, something needs to change, and that something is you. All right, so with that, I'm going to be pulling 5 cards from this deck. It's real pretty and gold and shiny. And they're going to go on the 5 coordinating piles, which they just have 2 cards, but so far they've been pretty confirming and kind of funny at times. Like, they both had some double messages, and so we'll see if these ones want to help out too. This first pile is all about investing in ourselves. It's Taurus energy. Taurus is grounded energy. It's stubborn, but that's almost the type of energy you want to tap into when you want to invest in yourself, right? Like if you're gonna follow a new exercise routine or self-care practice, you need to line up with that. You need to commit. Taurus energy could help you do that. All right, so I only know that because I am a Taurus, and when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. All right, enough of that. All right, so we got some Taurus energy. We got investing in ourselves, planting these seeds that we don't know how long they're going to be under the dirt, right? They tried to bury you. They didn't know you were a seed, right? I love that saying. It's like, yeah, bitch. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I said 1 card. Damn it. Damn this deck. Damn it. We're not doing that card. All right. I have to do the card that I saw, but I can't show live me or I'll get banned. All right, so here's the thing. Damn it, we're doing both of them. Sorry, I'm having like a conversation in my head with my guidance system who's saying, oh yeah, you're going to do both of them. All right, so look away, live me. Look away. Our first card that we got is Power. And I'm only going to blast it for a minute because it's pretty. Some of these artists can really draw. They can really draw good. But, you know, this determination, this commitment to yourself, it really is such a commitment to yourself. It takes a lot of power. It takes a lot of this incredible goddess of the forest energy, right? To summon that power, to be comfortable with who you are. Be comfortable with yourself. Love yourself. Love your body. Love your mind. Love your soul. Love your spirit. Love everything about you. I think that's one of the best investments that you can make to yourself, right? Love yourself. Love who you are enough to take an investment in yourself. Say, I'm doing this for me. I'm going to the woods today. It don't matter that I can't convince not one single freaking soul to go with me. I'm going to go for myself. I'm going to be with nature for me. I'm going to do this course for me. I'm going to read that book for me. I'm going to sing this song for me. I'm going to dance to this music for me. I'm going to go to bed early tonight for me. I'm going to wake up early and meditate for me. You hear what I'm saying? Do it for you. And it's going to take that Tarian energy. It's going to take that power, right? Right? You're going to have to be solid. And you know what? Here's the thing that I love about this. I told you this is going to be like our pivotal point. And actually, I see this now in the Taurus card too. You're not going to do it alone. You're going to find, if you haven't already, some animal spirit to help you. So she totally has her animal spirit with her. And actually, now that I look at the Taurus card, so does she, right? So I think like, you know, sometimes it's like we can get caught up in investing in ourselves, thinking that it's going to be a solo trip. And what we don't realize is
Hold on.
the animal spirits now are more accessible than they've ever been. So connect with your dogs, connect with your cats, connect with nature, connect with even a spirit animal that maybe is not domesticated. Like maybe you're just always seeing crows, or redbirds or hummingbirds. You can have more than one spirit animal. But it's like as you self-empower yourself, tap into that energy of the animal kingdom and the forest. So it's going to take a lot of power. I said I was only doing one card. I lied, I guess. I'm a liar. I know. Tell him to shut up. Tell him to shut up. No, I'm glad that you guys have him laughing over there because he has been kind of a little grouchy lately. Yeah. Staying up way too late. Okay, so let's just focus on this message here for another minute because this is beautiful. So as we were talking about this planting of the seeds, and I gave you that story about the old man that's planting a tree that he'll never see, the card that we got was the Tree of Life. The two cards that were competing to come out. I just feel like this is a beautiful confirmation that it's like, yeah, like, don't be completely selfish. Like, just because you're not going to see it in your life, like, you don't think you'll see it, you should still do it if it's good. So this Tree of Life is me. She old, she wrinkly, she been to hell and back. I love that there is a crow up there, and she's not alone. She has her nature spirit, her animal spirit. But yeah, she has a lot to learn. But the thing that sticks out the most is her green heart. That might be hard for you to see, but you know, the thing that matters to her is this, like, yo, like, yeah, this body is just a vessel that I have right now. You know, like, we're just using it to get around. It really doesn't matter. What does matter is the amount of love that you've got. And she has even in her withered old hag of a tree body, no offense, honey, I just am relating, she has all this love on her branches. Like, it doesn't seem like she has much to offer, but what she does have to offer is love, is the essence of love. And yeah, I love her crow because I just said that randomly. All right, so invest in yourself. Yo, Courtney, how are you? I am here, and I'm also on YouTube. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Shh. Are you singing? I hope so. How are you doing? We're talking about, sorry guys, time out. Courtney's here. We're talking about dysfunctional relationships. So I thought that I would be a good spokesperson to do that. I'm going to try to get that blue dot. Hold up. Nope. I did not get it. It's okay. I know. I need a break, you guys. I need a break. I've been good. So random. One time I check in and you're on. I know I haven't been in here forever. I actually put Live Me in my dead folder. Like on my phone, all the apps that like, I'm like, you're dead to me. Or I just don't use it anymore. It was in there. And I thought to myself, you know what? I love YouTube, but Live Me is always so much more fun. So I thought I would just do both. I missed you too. I haven't seen any new YouTube videos from you, and I'm subscribed. I am subscribed. I am good. You're off of it too. I am good, but I won't lie to you. My life has been distracting with a capital D. Let's put it that way.
I don't know what you just said. I zoned out so hard.
And I'm drinking Tulsi. All right, so Courtney, I'm doing dysfunctional love relationships as a topic. I have 5 piles of cards, so we're kind of going at it from 5 different angles. I hope I can keep it straight by the end of it, but it's kind of been interesting to me. So, all right, here we go. I wish I would have wore a tank top. Okay. Is today Friday or Saturday? It feels like it, but it's actually Monday. I've been on Insta mostly, but I need to upload into YouTube. Well, I guess I don't have you on my Instagram.
You're Dan.
I will have to. What's your username on there? I'm Herbal Marie. If you want to look me up, I use my podcast, either Herbal Marie or Herb Oracle. So I'll have to connect with you on there because I would love to follow you and keep tabs on you. You are a friend that I would like to not be dysfunctional with. Let's set our intentions, y'all. Set your intentions. Who would you like to not be dysfunctional with? Okay, our next pile is that Sagittarius pile, the sloth pile, the pile that says you're not aligning your chakras, you're not doing your work, you haven't been meditating, you friggin' jerk. That's what this pile says to me. I don't even really like this pile. I'd like to skip this pile, to be honest with you. But this pile might actually need the most. Haha, that's a good question. Herbal Marie. Herb, Herbal, Herbal Marie. It's a podcast. I have a podcast now. I've had it for about a year. It's doing so good. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I don't care about it. That's why it's doing so good. Oh my God, you guys, what a nice little message. It's like the stuff that we worry about and we trip about. Hey, Angela, I love you too. I'm glad you're here. We're talking about dysfunctional relationships. If you have a story to share. Yeah, it's the stuff that we like put our energy in and then release it to the universe. That's the stuff that grows the best. It's that tree that planted itself in the yard is the one that's going to be the biggest. The tree that you worried about, you fretted about, you were like, that tree doesn't have good energy in it because you put your negativity in it. This is an analogy, you guys. But it's the projects, the people, the relationships. I missed you too. It's the stuff that we love and let go that does the best. Ooh, yeah, that's what it is. So let's get some cards. Yay, I'll get you back. I'll get you back on Herbal Marie. I don't follow anybody on Herb Oracle because I just don't. But that is also a podcast I do every morning. But I didn't do it this morning. And I was like, what is my day missing? I was like, I didn't pull cards. When I wake up, I dig it. The accident tree. Yeah. Big message about trees coming in. Yeah, I have a tree, a maple, that planted itself. And it's really not in the best location that I would have put it in. But that thing is doing so good. I'm like, hands off, Sadie. Leave it be. And I'm actually, that was a really, really special tree, actually, because like that month that I found it, okay, I'm just going to go off on a tangent here. I went up to my favorite tree, like that's just a little walk away, and it's a huge maple. It's so big. And as I was coming up on this tree, thank you, the tree's energy like held me. And I started to cry. Like, I was like, what are you doing to me? But it felt so good because, like, I needed to cry and I needed someone bigger than me to hold me. Oh, my God, that is so cute. The gifts are getting cuter, aren't they? Live me, you can send me gifts. On YouTube, you can send me a donation. But anyways, so this maple tree held me. Like, I felt like it was a fatherly energy. Just gave me that space to like totally break down and let some of it out so I wouldn't explode. And so then that was like the same time frame that I found this tree in my yard, and it was a maple, and I was like, oh my God, are you a baby of the tree? That's my dad. Are you a baby of my dad tree? Because that means you're my brother. So I know, that's way cute. All right, so let's talk about Sagittarius. What is your experience in life with Sagittarius? If there are any Sagittarians in here now, you'll have to leave. Just kidding. Sagittarius is powerful energy. Let me show you this card. Powerful energy. The Sagittarius says, I love you, and I'm glad you're here. My mom's star sign. How do you get along with her, Courtney? How do you get along with her? And do you find she's forgiving or not? And as a Sagittarius, Damon, are you forgiving or not? Oh my gosh, me too, Angela. The trees are talking louder and louder, everybody. Be with them and listen. Listen to them. You get along really well. Okay, and she does that really well. Good. Good. Yes, of course, you're mommy's girl. But yeah, Sagittarian energy is so powerful, but there is something to it that maybe if you, what sign are you, Courtney? What's your star sign? Like, it's harder for some people to handle than others or tolerate, because Sagittarius is, you sometimes are prone to tantrums, and like when you're good, you're amazing, you're creative, you're powerful, you're like some of the most amazing people I've ever met. But when you fall off your rocker, when you're in a bad mood, you're just really hard to please, and you become resentful, and you don't let it go, and you may be prone to keeping lists in your head of all the wrongdoings every single person has ever done to you. That's all I'm just saying. Okay? But anyways, what I want to focus on is this powerful energy. True. And you're a Leo. Oh, that's great, because you're an artist and a musician, so you belong in the spotlight. I love that both of our cards in this stack have some circle power energy. This to me says, if we want to diffuse that sloth energy that's really like holding us back from doing our chakra work, from doing our energy work, from unleashing that kundalini, okay? You want to have a good relationship with yourself? Unleash your kundalini. What's up? Or at least do the work to do so. So let's get some cards how to kind of shift this slothy energy that, and maybe it's resentment. Maybe it is actually resentment, because that's what I think of with Sagittarian energy. Like, what is holding us back? Resentment. All right, let's see. Let's get a card here. Or two cards, I guess. Apparently, I'm not allowed to make any rules. All right, two cards it is. One fell out. Carpenter's music. It's all coming back to me. What's Carpenter's music? All right. So we have two really interesting cards here. We have Truth and Metamorphosis. I had to make sure nobody was naked on either card, because guess what, Courtney? Asiel got banned the other night because one of his oracle cards had a drawing of a naked woman. Like, it wasn't even a real naked woman. And he got banned. And I'm like, really, Live Me? Like, but yet you like let everybody hoe out on the feature page? Come on. I'm kind of looking for a fight, y'all. You should just know. He's gonna appeal it. All right, so Truth coming in with a head full of fruit and a butterfly on her throat chakra. It's actually hard to say. Butterfly on her throat chakra for Truth. We need to speak truth, right? He's back. He came back the other night just to get banned. So this beautiful dragonfly and a butterfly, two amazingly perfect symbols for transformation, for shifting that energy of slothness. You know what? My speech impediment's coming back with all these words. Talk about a sloth, right? When you're in that caterpillar stage, when you're just gluttonous, when all you want to do is eat. Talk about being a little insect sloth, you know? You don't even know at that point that you're going to be a butterfly. So maybe for a lot of us, at this point, we don't know we're going to be an amazing lover, right? I'm so glad that you're here. I was like really like starting to wonder if you'd ever come back to me. Yeah, we need to hang out more. I feel lucky too when a butterfly crosses my path. Like I just keep like a great day for me would be like all of a sudden be like surrounded by them, like and then someone amazingly enough getting a picture of that.
Just do CPS.
But you know, depending on where you are in your life, you're like, ugh, I am so broken right now. I don't even know if I will ever even care enough to love again. Right? Like there's a bit of that energy floating around. Like, what's the point? Like, what is even the point? And that also can come in, you know, we're talking about investing in ourselves and, you know, seeing ourselves in a more positive light. And it's like, well, are you still seeing yourself as the fat caterpillar when you're actually a butterfly now? Like you actually turned into a butterfly, but you're still letting these negative belief systems lie to you, tell you lies. It's time to be honest. It's time to be truthful with yourself. So I think like it's a good practice for every once in a while for you to talk to yourself like you're either your mother or your higher self or your Jesus. Okay, like how would those people talk to you? Well, your mother would tell you you're beautiful and perfect and worthy, right? And so would Jesus probably. I don't know why the hell's Jesus here tonight. But if you would talk to your higher self, they would be like, you are so silly to get down on you. Don't you understand that you're an infinite being? You're powerful. You're this creator. You're actually this magnificent soul. Jesus is kind of the man, isn't he? I've been healing my relationship with JC. And so that's why he keeps popping in, because he's in my energy field now. Because, yeah, like all types of relationships need to be healed. All right, so how do we clean up this Sagittarius sloth energy? How do we transform into the loving lovers that we want to be? This functional lover, this lover that's coming from a wholesome place, as a whole being, as a balanced individual. Well, it's time to be honest with everyone in your life, but mainly you. So that first might be calling yourself out. Like, self, I love you, but we are done talking shit about ourselves. We're done with that. Self, I love you, but this low self-esteem, distorted body image that you hold on to for whatever reason, it's time for it to go. It's time for it to go, right? Self, hey, me again. I love you. It really is time now for you to walk your talk and put into action all the things that you know would be good for you. I mean, it's just time for us to start speaking truth to ourselves. So you might have your own thing that you need to say to you. And I probably have even more than that to say to me. But it's like, once you get the hang of speaking truth, you're not gonna tolerate lies anymore in your relationships, which is gonna add to them being more functional, right? You're just gonna tolerate less. But the thing is, you've got to be honest with yourself. Now, the thing that I love the most about this card is look at her mouth. It's closed. It is unlike mine that hardly ever closes, right? During a broadcast, I'm like all the time. Her mouth is closed. So just because you want to always be speaking truth doesn't mean that you need to be running at the mouth 24/7. So make your words count. You actually can say a lot less and mean and communicate a lot more. So make your words count. Yeah, like shut it until you actually know exactly what you want to say, how you want to say it, and then say it the right way, you know? But anyways, this is our pile that it's a work in progress, right? And so it's not like you can just go from all of a sudden being like, let's just talk about the self-esteem. We'll concentrate on that for a minute. It's like you don't just want to be like, oh, I think I'm beautiful, right? When you don't actually feel that way. Like it's okay to understand that that is a process, that is a little bit of a journey, and it's going to take some work on your part. It's like you got to chip away at it every day. You got to catch yourself when you're being rude to yourself, and understand that you are in a process of emerging. So don't get hard on yourself if you're like, my relationships still suck. I suck. We all suck, right? Don't get caught up on yourself. Just appreciate the process and see yourself emerging more and more each day. All right, this is really intense. All right, next pile, we are going to the love pile. I would love to change my shirt. This is the pile that I don't want to talk about either. I actually don't want to talk about a lot of these piles. This is all about communication. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, tell me where your skill level of communication lies. Like as a communicator, where on that 1 to 10 scale where do you sit? Where is your communication skills? 1 to 10, how are you as a communicator? Question mark. Oh, look how interesting. Like all the plant soot settles at the bottom in this like whitish stuff. I'm just gonna mix it in. So 1 to 10, where are you at? If no one answers, I'm ending this broadcast because nobody's paying attention. I'm just kidding. I would still sit here and talk to myself.
Yo, Krusty Krab is unfair.
An 8. That is amazing. That's really good. Good. That's incredible. I don't even know where I would put myself. 7. I'm still pretty good. But it dips down into a 3 sometimes. 4.5. Very good. That's hopeful. That's hopeful. I mean, it ain't the worst. It ain't the worst. All right. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about communication. Seven. Do you love the number 7? I do. It's my life path number. Okay, so what did I say? Let's talk about communication. And I gotta fan myself, you guys. Because I'm a queen. No, because it's hot as hell in here. And the air could be turned on if anybody else is out there. A 6. Still good. That's good. That's way good. All right, so we're talking about love. We're talking about communication. We're talking about Tulsi. Talking about letting it out. Guess what our remedy is, you guys? Is this hilarious? I pulled. So if you have trouble with communication, you're like, I just can't talk to this mother trucker. Right? He just don't listen to me. Let's be a little bit more playful about it, shall we? I know that if I am having trouble saying what I need to say, what's on my mind, if you turn it into a joke, like just laugh while you're saying it, you can actually say a lot. I'm getting a request over here on Live Me. Can you flex your muscle and arm? I'm going to go ACL on this. If you say pancake, I will flex my muscle for you. But you have to say pancake first. Oh, yeah, agreed. Me too. I also agree. Like, let's just be more playful about it. Like, you know what really hurt me? And then just spit it out. Like, ha ha ha. At least you got it off your chest, right? And that's what look at Mercury. Look at him. Look at him. Look, he is keeping nothing on his chest. He is getting it. I've got no pancake over here. He doesn't even keep a shirt on his chest. I mean, I'm just saying what I see here. Just saying what I see, girls. If I annoy myself when I do that, though. okay. At least you got it out. I mean, it's up to you. Yeah, I got no pancake. As person thinks I'm not being serious. Yes, but they get the message eventually. Oh, they gonna hear you. They'll hear you. Whenever you go, follow with the death stare. That's where you're going wrong, Courtney. Laugh, spit it out, giggle, giggle, death stare. Okay? Then they know you're not joking. Then they have just got a little taste, a little lick of your sick sense of humor, and they know that they better not mess with you. All right, so this pile, here's the cards for this pile. We have love, we have getting over our fear of communication with Mercury, and the way we do that is with a playful voice. At least it's a start, okay? If you have nowhere else to start from. But people have always said, Sadie, you can get away with saying anything because you just laugh while you're talking. I'm like, I know. I know. But play more with your communications. Have more fun with it. Ask more questions. Give more answers. We're not telepathic yet. I cannot read your mind. You cannot read mine, and you should probably be thankful for that. We need to still talk and communicate to each other. So have more fun with it. Start with your friendships, start with your workplace, start with your dinner conversations. Ask more questions. Get people talking. Keep it light. Look at her. She's floating in the air. She is not weighed down by any seriousness of communication. She doesn't see it as a burden. She didn't throw up in her throat like I did whenever I said communication. She's having a good time. She really is. So let this little one be our role model to be more playful and have more fun with that. And, just being more playful. She is not seeing. And look how sweet this is too. Coming in with the love card, more playing in our love. They're holding on to each other. They're having a good time with the Two of Cups. You know how water makes you laugh when it hits you, or you're under a waterfall or a cold shower. They're having a really good time. And you know what I didn't notice about this card, thank you, Live Me, is that there's dolphins behind them. Behind them is two dolphins nose to nose. So dolphin energy is the ultimate playful energy. We're blessed to have these extraterrestrials living in our oceans. And they teach us how to play. And when you get to be around them, they can tune you with their sounds and their energy and their frequencies. They are pure joy. They're pure joy. That is playfulness going on over there. So anyways, we have the Venus energy, the Mercury energy, and now the playful energy in the love pile. So I think that's good. You know what? Me too. I would swim with dolphins. I would put all fears aside and swim with dolphins. I really would. I really would. All right. Agreed. They be aliens and octopuses too, for sure. And whales. Yeah, that whole family. The whales are really interesting. Starseeds, I guess we'll call them starseeds, because they are actually group consciousness. Like I have one soul inside of me, you have one soul inside of you. Whales are a collective. It's a family of souls in that one whale. So put that on the list of why we shouldn't be killing them. Yeah, of course the dolphins show up. I know it. I'm so glad that I saw that. I am. So anyways, love to the whales, love to the dolphins, love to the octopies. Yeah, a lot of animals have been put here. Okay, so next pile is Virgo. That Virgo energy that all us people governed by the moon have been feeling. Anybody been feeling like this? This is a message to tap into that power, that light, even that dark light coming in to transmute your energy. Guess what happens if you don't transmute your energy? You're going to rot. That was pretty rough. But that's the way you feel. When you're not leveling up, when you're not keeping with the flow of energy and light coming into the planet, you will feel rotten. Hi. You will feel like you're stagnant and you have no purpose and you just hate everything about life. So it's important to transmute your negativity into positivity. And it's important to really be aware of what the moon brings up. I'm Virgo. Sorry. No, I love that you're Virgo. But she's intense, isn't she? What have you learned from being a Virgo yourself? Like, what is your personal insight of what being a Virgo means to you? All right, so let's get a couple cards or a card from Awakening to Your Divine Self. That's this deck. Ooh.
Oh my God, he's got nothing.
I guess we're just going to do that top one, which is Groundless. And actually, we're going to do the bottom one too, because it's going to tie us right into our last pile.
He's in creative mode.
Okay. Sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. Who needs to work out? Just live stream. Just live stream. All right. So, Groundless. We always get messages to ground our energy into Gaia, right? We always get messages to ground our energy into Gaia. You know what, you guys? I might actually, unless Bama, man from Bama says hello, I might actually close Live Me down. Is anyone even over on Live Me? Because it's just eating up my Wi-Fi. And I might have a better connection over here if I close up this app. Is anyone even over here? No. All right, so we always get messages to ground our energy, but this is actually the opposite. Bless you.
Hey, look, knock back to sport.
Oh yeah, I know you're there, but I'm just saying, like, maybe I don't need two Sadies in my face because I am like this. I don't care, or I don't know. That was like a Freudian slip. Okay, so we always, Judy. Hi, Judy. Judy's over there. Well, okay. The night was sultry. Don't use big words with me. I'll write that on my vocab list. I've been looking up words that I don't know. It's a big time nerd thing to do. Thank you for those, Judy. All right, this woman is not grounded. She's doing quite the opposite on purpose. She's letting go. She's surrendering. She's releasing. She is lifting up from, it really is just a bunch of flowers, but I wanted to refer to it as bullshit. She's lifting up from this. She's trusting. She's letting go. She's just floating up, right? So that's a really good way to transmute energy. Just let it go. Just surrender to it, right? Just give it over to God, however you want to put it. Float, flow. Don't fight it anymore. Let go of resistance. Release gravity. Release the 3D illusions and just float. Yeah, she makes it look easy to let go, says Angela. Yeah, she just is. So even though we get a lot of messages to ground, there are points in our life, there's sometimes when we just need to let go. We just need to let it go. So it's like, at some point, getting back to the topic of this broadcast, dysfunctional relationships, at some point you just need to let it go. So anyways, this came in with bravery, which is going to lead us into our last pile about courage. Courtney says, by holding on, we're causing ourselves pain. I know it. And it's so distracting. Like, Courtney, have you ever been distracted by a dysfunctional relationship? And then it's like, where's the music, Courtney? Where are the videos, Courtney? Where are the songs, Courtney? It's like, it's just like, I don't know. I can't focus on it. I can't focus on my creative passion because this douchebagger is totally distracting me. So at that point, yeah, you do have to put on your witchiest garment, okay? Put on black on black on black on black. Pick all your favorite shades of black. Put them on. Toughen up. Be brave. And literally just let go. Inhale. Exhale. Detach. Right? Look at my hair. I have completely let myself go. I'm so... I don't care anymore. Right? You just have to say that, like, in the nicest way. I wish you well. I wish you well. I release you. I let you go. And more importantly, I'm letting me go. Look at me just floating up out of this. Look at me just not giving up. Right? It takes bravery. It most certainly does. And that brings us to our fifth pile. I can't believe that we are still trucking along here. Our fifth pile, which is courage. Right? We got, is that the 7 of Wands? Yeah, the 7 of Wands. All that fire. Fighting hell, man. Takes courage. Where is hell? In your mind. That's the only place it exists. You create it. You can create whatever you want. You can create heaven. You can create hell. You can create or you can destroy. That's what this whole message is. Any dysfunction in your life, it's yours. It's yours to own up to. You created it. I know, I hate it too. I don't want to take responsibility for it. Like, uh-oh, I did what? Again? Whoops. So anyways, this last card's all about courage and getting back into balance. What my therapist told me. Oh my gosh, my face is so itchy. All right, Spirit is... We're clearing cobwebs, you guys. We're clearing cobwebs. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. Like, isn't that what we need more of? Like, truly?
Where is it?
Yes. All right, so that would be a great way to get more balance in our life. I don't know about you, but right now, like, my physicalness is not being balanced in my life. Like, I really do need some more physicalness. Might need to go get a massage by anybody. Yeah, like, that is not a good balance in my life right now. Yeah, when we're distracted by a dysfunctional relationship, that is not being balanced. So let's see about courage. Let's see about whatever Aquarius. What does Aquarius mean? Does anybody have any insight about Aquarius? It usually has like a keyword. I don't know if it's I will. Like, there's an energy to go with Aquarius. I just want to look it up. It's number 11, master number 11. Like, everything else I have a little bit of insight. You say stubborn? That's so funny. It is an air sign. It's fixed. Okay, the key phrase is I know. Okay, that helps me out. So I know I have the courage to do this. I know. It's also a communicative energy of air. It does have a stick-to-it quality. It is stubborn. You may not have the answers, but you have a network available to you. So I know that I have the courage, or I know that I have the means to somehow figure out how to have the courage to do this. Of course, we started off talking about, like, do you actually have the courage to love? Do you? Love fully. Like, but meaning open up your heart 100%, tear down all your walls. Let go of all your judgments. Forgive. Forgive. We'll say it one more time. Forgive. Do you have the courage to forgive people? Asking for a friend. All right. Let's get. Don't all fall apart. You cannot all come through. Okay, that was choppy. Hi, Sarah. Is that me? Hi. All right. So, courage coming in with. I know you are way ahead of me. It's probably like 2 a.m. Goodness gracious. So much love to you, Courtney. For real. Rest well. Courtney's in either Ireland or Scotland, right? Yes. All right. So listen to your courageous knowing. Listen to your inner knowing. So she is in meditation. It was so good to see you too. I will take that, love. Thank you so much. What's September look like? Asking for a friend. Oh my God. September is going to be so many changes. We're doing just a group. We're doing group cards where we look at my hair. Look at my hair and know what we have been doing. We're in deep right now. We're getting messy. I'm trying to hold it together. So we are getting messages as a collective, as a group, because we have all played our own part in dysfunctional relationships. And so that is why September, as we're doing 5 piles here, things are going to change. I'm not yet valuable because how people see me. I'm valuable because of how I was created to me. It helps me to think that way when relatives make fun of me. I like your messages. Easy up. I almost got it all. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to listen to them. Look at her. She is only listening to herself. Right? Yeah. Listen. Be you. Listen to you. We have to stop listening to other people. And if you're the one who's talking the most smack, throwing the most shade at yourself, then for a little while, you got to stop listening to yourself. And that's the thing. She is not listening to her head space. She is down here in her heart space. So Aquarius coming in with that knowing, that guidance, that wisdom. It's not actually up in our heads. It's in our hearts. So if we want to really get that balance, see how balanced Aquarius is, if we want to pull in that God, source, spark energy and really fill ourselves up down here in our sacral chakra, that beautiful energy of knowing your self-worth, you need to start meditating more. You need to start connecting with your heart. And yeah, no joke, it's going to take courage, because a lot of us have created a mental hell for ourselves. When it comes to self-worth, we are just self-sabotagers to the max. It's just crazy. And we're just doing a group message, Tim, but I'm glad you're here. It's going to take courage to overcome that. So anyways, this is a great deck, you guys. If you're ever just, I don't know, for shits and giggles, or doing yourself an oracle deck, get one of these while they last. Limited edition, probably. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. Awakening to your divine self. You have to order them from the artists themselves. And I know some of them have sold out, so I think I got mine on Etsy. Thank you for the 100 likes. Oh, Angela, look who's on the bottom. Look, Angela Gratitude is on the bottom. I'm so glad you're here. I just want to say that again. Like, I really am. I really, really, really am. Okay. All right, so we are trucking along. We went through 3 decks. We still have 2 more to go. Are you guys in it to win it? We're gonna end really light, really fun, kind of just like some affirmations. But first, before we get to the whispers of love, which will be kind of just our light affirmations to end with, because I always like to end on a good note. Although I have been known to stomp and stampede out of my own broadcast before. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. First, we're going to get some unicorns. Angela, Gracie bought me a unicorn deck. It's true. I feel like 5 years old,
Oh, he's got a real sword.
and I love it. Like,
It's broken.
thank you. You know, I know, because I wouldn't have allowed myself to buy this deck. Like, oh, grow up. You don't need unicorns. You need Roomy. You know, get the Roomy deck. But actually, what I really needed was some unicorns. Look at me sweating. Okay, this is the last. I'm just time out, Sadie. Please. You should know by now you wear tank tops when you broadcast. Come on. I should know better. How many broadcasts have I done? Really? I should know better. Look away, y'all. Look away. I'm gonna do like a this. We're just gonna go queen. Can we just go queen for a minute? I'll even put it to the side. There we go. I'm so much energy, and the light doesn't help either. So anyways, that was my break.
Can I have horse?
Now, for the last segment, we're going to do unicorns for our 5 piles,
Horse.
and then a whisper of love.
Horse.
Have we done any progress, any shifting, any healing on our dysfunctional relationship? What is your takeaway so far? What is your takeaway? What did you hear? You don't have to answer me, but just think about this. Like, what have you heard that you needed to hear? What is your takeaway going to be from pulling cards with me tonight? So this is a really awesome deck by Diana Cooper. They're unicorns. They are unicorns. And we'll just go along the way we've been. See if my throat holds out. Like, I read a lot today because we started our homeschool lessons, so I was reading out loud. I didn't have to yell at the kids, even though we did have a reluctant learner today. But eventually, by the end of the day, she did come around and did her work. All right, so anyways, Live Me, I love you. Come over to YouTube at Sadie Marie Cherico, Cherico, and follow me over here. I'm going to end over here because I'm tired of looking at 2 of my faces. True story. I love you. Bye. All right, there. I got rid of one of me's. Oh, I got 400 diamonds. Woo, thank you, Courtney. Yeah, let's just close that out. Let's just completely get off the internet. You guys, disconnect from your Wi-Fi as much as you can. That shit ain't good for you. Okay, put it on airplane mode. Are you still here? Here we go. Our first pile was all about that investment, right? We got the investment card. There we are, planting seeds onto ourselves. It looks like we're planting into the earth, and we could be because we're herbalists. But really the investment that we want is to invest in ourselves. This was the Taurus energy, and then we came in with the Taurus card, and I squealed. If you were here, you got to see that.
Oh, my sword's gone.
We need to be determined. We need to be so committed to ourselves, to our spiritual development, to our self-esteem recovery. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. To our connecting with animal spirits, to knowing our inner power, right? And also learning the lessons. Tim from Live Me was saying that, like, you know, yeah, these dysfunctional relationships, yeah, they are what they are, but the thing that you can do is grow from them and learn from them. And that's what the Tree of Life was saying, that every experience really just adds to the love that you're capable of, to the understanding that, you know, you can gain from it. Because at the end of this life, we don't get to take any of the shiny objects with. I'm putting my hair down. We don't get to take, that's too high for me. We don't get to take any of the shiny stuff with us. All we get to take is our experiences and love. Love is the only thing that's real. So on that note, we're going to get a unicorn. Whoa. we're going to try to get a unicorn. There was a unicorn in one of the books that I was reading today, too, for the girls. That was fun. The Herb Fairies. It's a really good series. So let's get the unicorn that talks about investing in ourselves, planting seeds, learning lessons, knowing our true power, knowing ourselves as a sovereign being. Not this dumb not this dumb little human. Sorry, not to be rude, but not this dumb little human that we sometimes be. Like, we need to know that we are more than that. Okay, so the unicorn coming in is number 27, seeking good. All right, so there he is at the table, totally thinking about his dysfunctional relationship, and his unicorn is standing right outside the window saying, could you please see the good in this situation? Could you find the light? Could you just say something good about it? Like, even if it's just, wow, I'll learn never to do this again. Okay, well, there's something good. Look for the good in your current situation. So even if it's like, you're like, oh my God, like nothing's even growing in my garden, then it's like, well, just be thankful that you have dirt. Just be thankful that you have a yard, and that you have seeds, okay? Like, whatever it is, look for the good in the current situation. So if you're in a dysfunctional relationship right now, see something good in it. That's a challenge. But you can do it. There's always something good to be seen. Okay, we're going to move along here a little quicker. Our next pile was all about that Sagittarius energy. We got both of these cards fueled up with the Sagittarius energy. This one was saying, though, you have been slacking on doing your energetic work, your chakra work. If your chakras are not aligned, how do you expect to have anything in your life be functional? Especially your relationships. But it was like, yo, don't give up because you're changing. Everything's going to change. But you need to be honest with you. All right, let's get a unicorn to go with that. I love how serious she is. She's just staring at me. Okay. Our unicorn is mystery. Explore the unknown. The unexpected awaits you. So explore the unknown. The unexpected awaits you. So when you become super truthful with yourself, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that's the way I really felt. Or when you do your chakra, your energy work, right? This to me says, I should go to sleep. Tomorrow I have to go to the doctor to check the color of my skin in a hidden area. Keep me posted, okay? I hope everything's going to be okay for you. So, yeah, I can heal. Yeah, everything heals. Everything can heal. Remember, powder. All right, so explore the unknown, right? That's a big thing. Like, when you're changing, you are going to go into some places. You're going to have to do your shadow work. Am I right, Angela? You're going to have to dive into those deep, deep, dark places that kind of freak you out a little bit, right? Because you're going to run into that part of you. You're like, oh, snap. But it's that type of energy that you need to integrate and heal. So all of this stuff, love, healing, understanding yourself, even though it seems like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to, just go there already. All right, let's see what else we got. Next pile, we only have 3 cards. Remember, it's the 2 of Cups with love and how we may or may not be good communicators. And we could be more playful. We could be more playful in all things, with all things. So let's see what kind of unicorn comes through for that. I mean, hey, I don't care what unicorn comes through. I'm just excited to have unicorns. I mean, talk about, we're going to go off the bottom. Talk about being playful. Ooh, this is not playful at all. This is not playful at all. So communication, love, playfulness. I don't know why, but we're getting the silence. Maybe because like if you don't have good communication, you get and give the silent treatment, which is like the most evil thing you can do to somebody ever. Be still, for all the answers lie in the silence. So this is another message for us to meditate, to go within. I know, Angela, we have unicorns now. It made me think instantly of Katie Moore, because I know she has this deck. So yeah, like in a way, like I just want to acknowledge the fact that like the silent treatment is really, I know it's like that, like if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, but like not speaking to someone is cruel when you're in a relationship and you're supposed to be communicating. You know, that's not playful at all. So this is like kind of an invitation to get reflective. At one, oh my God, I just saw 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 across the board. To really take time to think about how you want to be, how you have been, and yeah, what you even maybe want from these relationships. Be still, and all the answers will come to you. All right, well, moving on. The next pile is about transmuting energy. Virgo. And I love that they both have orbs. This is all about letting it all go, being groundless, and yeah, being brave. Being real brave. So yeah, you have to be brave to see the good in somebody. You have to be brave to explore the unknown. And you have to be brave to go into yourself, into the darkness, into the quiet spaces. Yeah, because you're going solo. Okay, here we go. But you're never alone. You have your guides. You have your higher self. You have your unicorns. All right, here we go. Oh, and you have the energy of Divine Mother, right? So it's like if you feel like you need someone to hold your hand, Mother Mary is coming through to just say, I am always here for you, children. Like always. Just call on me. Just call on me. We will be there. So that is really sweet when you're trying to be brave and you think you have to do it all alone, but you actually don't. Like you have a lot of beautiful guides that you can call on, right? So call on Mother Mary and your unicorn to kind of clear the way and transmute some of that energy for you. So Mother Mary and the unicorns are blessing you. Dang, mic drop. So that is really sweet too, because we just had, yeah, this Virgo new moon. A lot of people feeling alone. And it's like, no, bitch, you're not alone. That was so Asiel. Okay, here we go. The next card is, the next pile is all about Aquarius, courage, 7 of Wands, and listening. Listening for that balance, going within, having the courage to clean up the hell that you have created for yourself, having the courage to clean up your dysfunctional relationships, which are all just a projection of your dysfunctional self, and that maybe you had since birth. But this is more of a birthing of a new you and a new way of being. Yeah, I like that. Be receptive to a new idea, child or situation, but be receptive. Yes, he would say that. Be receptive to that new idea that you are listening for. All right, be receptive to that new idea. that could help balance you and give you the courage that you need. And be receptive to that energy coming within you. Doesn't matter what we call it, but yeah, bring that energy. Look, I almost have it coming in my head right now. Ooh, I want to bring that light down into my body. I want to know it. I want to own it. All right, we're on our last deck, and then I'm going to probably have to go, like, wash up. But it's been so good to hang out and make this I kept it pretty organized, these 5 piles. Yeah, talking about dysfunctional relationships and what we need to do to heal them, which is heal ourselves. So now we're going to end with whispers of love. Just one kind of little kiss on the cheek kind of cards that just sort of, they're all going to say something sweet. So it's good to end with this. So did you see something good in your current situation? I'm learning lots. We'll work on this one. Keep trying to see good things in your current situation. Keep investing your seeds, knowing your true power, being determined to love yourself. All right, so let's see. With this investment pile, let's get a whisper of love. These are pretty clunky cards, to tell you the truth. Investing in ourselves, seeing the good within ourselves, seeing the power that we have. We don't have to settle for anything. We are not stuck where we are at. Okay, it was hard to tell if that was top or bottom, but we'll go top. Okay, so what an amazing card. I don't even remember seeing this card. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So yeah, see the good, appreciate the good, but use your power of imagination. Imagination. Use your power to imagine your kingdom, your nation, the way that you want it, your reality, the way that you want it. So yeah, get in this moment right now. Stay in the present, be in the present, but use your thoughts to not dwell in the past, to not regurgitate everything that your dysfunctional relationship has gone through. When you regurgitate it, when you just think of it again and again and again, you keep it alive. You basically keep fertilizing the dysfunction. So it's like, first of all, please plant some better seeds. Okay, weed your garden, tend to your garden, get all the riffraff out of there. And then manifest something better for yourself. How do you do that? You stay in the present moment. You start to appreciate what you have. Quit dwelling in the past. When you dwell in the past, it takes all your power away. It takes all your power away. You become ungrounded. You forget to connect with your guides. And yeah, you're like just totally locked on the red cape of the past, right? You're being distracted. Yeah, because when you keep talking about it, yeah, you keep it alive. So yeah, I think that's such a great message to stay in the present moment, right? Learn from the past. You don't want to repeat it. Learn from it, grow from it, expand from it. But yeah, then you got to focus on something better. So imagine your relationships the way you would like them to be. Imagine yourself as the lover that you want to be. Use your imagination for good. For good. Dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. All right, so now we're on the next pile that had all the Sagittarius energy, metamorphosis, truth, being lazy, sloth, being being a little scared to go into the unknown, that kind of stuff. Don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to love again. That's one of my songs on my playlist. Love again. I got a good playlist right now. I should publish it. Like, what are you listening to on Spotify? It says a lot about where your vibration is. Okay, going on the bottom. Don't be afraid to... Oh, this is good. I wish we'd go to wait for the next one. Don't be afraid to love again. Don't be afraid to get to know someone. So we got get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Let me repeat that because I'm kind of slurry. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So get to know each other. Look at each other as you are a mystery to uncover. Like, I really want to get to know you. First, get to know yourself. I think that's a prerequisite. But first, get to know yourself, and then get to know each other, right? Let that be an uncovering of a great mystery. So yeah, let that be, as you get to know each other, you grow together, you change together, you metamorphosize together. And how do you do that? Well, don't be lazy, first of all, right? Do your energetic healing individually and together. Speak truth to yourself and to each other. And yeah, I mean, tap into that Sagittarius energy for sure. So let me see in the book here. Sagittarius is number 9. Ooh, and its key phrase is I perceive. So I didn't look that up. So yeah, I perceive. In this situation, ask, how can I best be true to myself? Be honest with yourself and with the rest of the world. Okay, that's freaking hilarious now. Because without even looking in the book, that's what we've been talking about the whole time. So how do you perceive this person? How do you perceive this situation? Oh, I do love this. It's like this incredible love story metamorphosis. Like, they're changing together. They're growing together. You know? Like, yeah, they still are their individual aspects, but they're just so connected. Okay, next. Okay, next pile we had, oh yeah, all that communication stuff about love, being good communicators, don't give each other the silent treatment, have more fun, be playful. Let's see if we get a unicorn. No, we already got the unicorn, Sadie. Let's see if we get a whisper of love for this. Playing more. Getting to know each other in a playful way. Using your power of imagination to see yourself having fun in all your relationships. Going bottom. Express love through gifts. Well, they do look like they're having fun. They look very playful there. He's like, look, babe, look what I got you. Look what I found for you. She's like, oh, you shouldn't have. But really, she's like, I love it. So giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So even playful words, attention, even like using your attention is such a gift, you know? So yeah, that is really super sweet, isn't it? So be playful, frolic, swim, have fun, give each other gifts. If you have any question about that, retreat and go inside, you know, because you don't want to just give something because you think that's the right thing to do or it's expected. Like, you want it to be authentic. I ask universe for you. You wouldn't believe excitement been going down. Good. I'm going to try to broadcast more for my own benefit and everyone else's. Like, I really need to, and it's time. It's time to come back. I do 2 podcasts, so that keeps me kind of busy. But yeah, I'm going to try to not be such a stranger on YouTube. I really just checked into Live Me to try to recruit. So there we go, you guys. It's all about love. Let's get our dysfunction turned around. Let's use communication, and playfulness and just honesty to get ourselves having more fun in all of our friendships, partnerships, relationships. All right, the next pile, we just had Mother Mary and the unicorn grace us. This was all about being brave, letting go, right? Lifting off, lifting away from it with that Virgo energy, kind of knowing our self-worth, knowing that we're allowed to take a step back, right, and do our energy work. She's kind of like, just give me a space a little bit while I get my energy in alignment. So this pile is all about transmuting. So let's get a whisper for this. Making intentions to transmute all negativities into positivities for our highest good and the highest good of the all. All right. Ooh, I think we're getting 2. I couldn't decide between top and bottom, so we're getting 2. Okay, so we have transmute, Virgo energy, Mother Mary, be brave, go groundless. And this is all about demonstrating love and having faith. So the first thing that I see is so cool is this card, because it goes perfectly with our groundless theme of really just letting go. We have all these butterflies, right? We all want to be surrounded by butterflies. There they are. They came through. But yeah, really just not being so serious, not being so heavy about it, just giving it up to the universe, letting it go. Letting it go. This says, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. That is beautiful. So yeah, things are going to be changing, metamorphosis, lots of messages. And yeah, Mother Mary wants us to choose love. Mother Mary wants me to get a drink. So find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Yeah, change is good. And yeah, the card that we just got was expressing through gifts. And you can give the gift of your attention, your appreciation, get to know the people in your life and demonstrate love, demonstrate support, and demonstrate kindness any way that you can. All right, we're at the last pile. I think that's probably good because my throat's like, are you done yet? That's actually the personality of my throat chakra. Are you done yet? Because we could go to bed. All right, so this last pile was all about courage. Courage to clean up the mess that you created, clean up your dysfunction, clean up your hellish thoughts, clean up your miscreative energy. How do we do that? We get balanced. This Aquarius energy. We want to know our balance. We want to anchor it in. We want to bring in divine light. How do we do that? We meditate. We meditate, bitches. We go inside. We listen for our truth. We listen for our guidance, and we be receptive to the new idea. Okay? If you are blessed enough to be birthed with an idea, a download, then let's be receptive to it. Okay, this is our final card. Thanks for hanging out with me. I was going to say on this Friday, Saturday, Monday night. Feels good to get this out and get this in and just be with you guys. Thank you so much. So be receptive. Be receptive to the love that's coming through, to the new ideas, the new way of being and growing and transmuting and metamorphosizing. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Surprise, surprise. We are not surprised at all. Our ending card is practice compassion. Like, so any type of dysfunction. You know what the remedy might be? Compassion. Ugh. No, really. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Get that new idea coming in, that new way of looking at things, that new thought, that new perspective. You have created this dysfunction. Okay? So see how it looks from someone else's point of view. Just for the sake of understanding it, for understanding the situation, so that you can transmute the situation and clear and heal that energy within you. So it's always the best advice to practice compassion, but especially in a dysfunctional relationship. And I just want to shout out to all the people who are feeling lonely, who are feeling like they're just alone. They're just alone, okay? The message on the bottom is act as if your partner is here. Who dances like that? I love it. I love it. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. So that's kind of a little profound. But whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. All right? So put your ideal relationship, partner, friend, lover, co-creator, whatever. Put your partner in your future. Going back to this first card, imagine they are with you so that you can create that energy in your life. You can use your imagination space to practice what a functional relationship might actually look like. So, so use your imagination to create a better feeling relationship in your life, and just see where that leads you. All right, you guys, as your friend, I love you so much. Cheers to having better vibes within us, because we will manifest better outside of us. So I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and yeah, any thoughts that you get later, come back and put them in the comments. I'd love to hear what comes up for you. See, I'm already getting to know you. I'm already getting to know you. We're already growing together. All right, you guys, so much love to you. I'll see you again soon.